Hello students, welcome to Eduauraa. My name is Dinesh Ahirrao, your teacher for Indian Polity session. So the first function of Constitution is to provide certain sets of rules and norms which will ensure the coordination in the society and will generate trust among the members of society so that they can live in a peaceful and harmonious way. Second important function of the Constitution is to decide who will have the decision making power, right? So Constitution, it is basically creates the important organs of the government. It is the Constitution which creates the legislature, executive and judiciary, right? So all these organs of government basically derive their authority and power from the Constitution, right? So it is the Constitution which basically allocates the decision making power to all these organs. The next important function of the Constitution is that it also tells us about the limitations on the power of the government, right? Merely deciding who will have what kind of power is not enough, right? So that is why it is also very important to put certain limitations on the powers of the government. Now, why limitations on the power of the government should be imposed? Why? Because there is always a possibility that the powers of the government may be misused by the executive as well as the legislature, right? So there can be a whimsical or arbitrary exercise of the power by the government. Now imagine what will happen that the government will arrest anyone, right? So that is why it is very, very important to impose the limitations on the powers of the government to protect the liberties of the people, right? Then fourth important function, we have seen that Constitution is not only a mechanical document which basically allocates the decision-making power as well as sets the limitations on the powers of the government. So Constitution is also a living document which expresses the aspirations, goals, dreams and fundamental values of the people, right? So for example, Constitution of India basically aspires to achieve the philosophy as well as foundational values of our founding fathers of our Constitution. So this was the fourth function we have discussed. Then finally, fifth function of the Constitution is that Constitution gives us the fundamental identity to all of us. Constitution gives us both moral identity, political identity, as well as national identity. So these are broadly the 5 important functions of the Constitution.